Thanks for turning on and tuning in. Let's drop back into the Classic Vinyl Collection and listen to Jethro Tull, connected to Rod Stewart. Magnane's is a mandolin. It's one of the lead instruments. It's played by Ray Jackson. Rod hired Ray Jackson from this point to play on the record. And this equipment, Rod, is the Classic Vinyl Archives.
Nearly didn't get on the album. It was the last track to re-record it. We did that after Eddie Big to tell the story, I think. And I played it to a few people, and they said, well, it doesn't really have a hook in it. It just rambles on and goes nowhere. I said, yeah, I played it right, really. I'll take it off the album. But there wasn't time to record another track. I didn't record anything spare, so it stayed on. That was a close shave, wasn't it? I wouldn't be sitting here today.
That way.
Take 94?
Take 94.
Just go straight to the lodge. Or to 96 to the lodge?
94 to Lodge.
Think there'll be less traffic?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Give it a shot.
We'll give it a try. Yeah, shut up. Too late.
Too late.
No. Not too bad.
that's for the Baker stuff.
Oh, okay.
You look so confused and uncomfortable.
Like, where we going with this?
You know what? It's gonna be okay.
It's time to just tell you your phones, your laptops, your tablets. We got all your working devices covered because they're working overtime these days. And with everything you got going on in your home, you need an internet that can keep up. Enter Gig Speed Wi-Fi from Xfinity. You get Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig that's strong enough to power a whole house full of devices all at once. Whether you are streaming, you're gaming, working from home, you're trying to get on the computer to figure out Lions mock drafts, don't worry about it. Okay? Xfinity has the speed that you need. Can your internet do that? Learn more about Gig Speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options from Xfinity. Get started with a 50 megabit per second internet for $25 a month, 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or just visit a store today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with a stored bank account. Ends on April 28, 2022. Restricted supply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term regular rate supply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer. In Shelby Township, an accident is blocking the intersection of 23 Mile and Ryan Road. Slowdowns continue because of road work in Dearborn. Ford Road eastbound after Outer Drive, and Telegraph both directions from Van Born to Michigan Avenue. There's a left lane closure. You've heard the latest news, traffic, and weather, but there's something else you should hear. Consider getting a COVID-19 booster as recommended by the CDC. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Your home for live in-play betting just got better. Introducing PointsBet's new feature, Live College Basketball Same-Game Parlay. For the first time ever, build the perfect live same-game parlay only with PointsBet. Combine your favorite bets anytime during the game. Want more? You can also boost your live same-game parlays. Watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. Signing up at the fastest sportsbook is now easier than ever, so you can start living your bet life in seconds. New customers use code Michigan2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Plus, during PointsBet's Match Madness, all users can earn up to $100 in free bets. During each round, just place a $50 pregame wager, get a free $20 live bet to be used for that round. So what are you waiting for? It's time to elevate your live betting game. Once the game starts, don't just bet, live your bet life with PointsBet. New customers only, must be present in Michigan, must be 21 plus. Additional terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
It's the Jeep Celebration event at Golling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Hi friends, Bill Golling here. And finally, spring is in the air and the values have never been better. For example, qualified Chrysler employees can lease a 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee L Limited for just $405 a month. Leases for 39 months, 10,000 miles a year with $2,000 down. We have more than 1,000 vehicles available, so I'm confident we can find something that's just right for you. Again, that's Golling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bloomfield Hills, Chelsea, Roseville, and online at Golling.com.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Fisher is different? How? Don't you just ride the wave?
Nope. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market. In times like these, we understand the clients want proactive communication and guidance.
You don't just provide cookie-cutter portfolios?
No, we get to know our clients so we can tailor their portfolios to their specific goals and needs. We even offer resources on Social Security, Medicare, tax efficiency, and more. Our primary goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, our fees are transparent, structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And on Netflix for movies you watch on demand, DirecTV Stream brought us together to save the world.
Maybe not save the world, but DirecTV Stream does bring your live and on-demand favorites together.
Your favorites together.
I just said that.
She just said that.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on-demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Restrictions apply.
Anyway, fans go to cheer on their team. There are behind
apparently they want to be patient with the approach of Baker's situation, but it's also entirely possible, this report says, they enter the regular season with Mayfield still on the roster and in position to suit up pending Deshaun Watson's playing status. Your thoughts on them going into the regular season with Baker Mayfield possible?
Rico looks like he's in pain.
Now you go ahead.
It feels like a toxic situation. I mean, I get it. You need a quarterback. That's why they brought in Jacoby Brissett. He may have to play a handful of games. I don't think it's good for the locker room with Baker's on this roster. They start playing for the games.
And this is what happens when you basically cut your quarterback in the games. Value them. So now, say hypothetically, but it's not the first round pick. That's huge.
does 3 talk shows a day.
Those people?
Yeah, he does one on the phone with me where he argues all his points, and then I come in here and he's doing a talk show with you guys out there during your break.
We actually just finished a podcast out there right now. It'll be up tomorrow.
And then he sort of hangs around and does one with me.
He does his worst of the 3 shows on air at 6 o'clock.
Absolutely.
In all fairness, a 15-minute show.
Wait, does he do a show with you on the phone too?
He tries, yeah. He'll call me. I got a topic for you. I got a topic for
And
you.
then he'll argue it all the way through. And okay, let's do it on the air, yeah.
You guys are so
I mean, when you only got to do a 15-minute show a day, I guess you can have fun.
This is an
Yesterday
hour.
was 2 hours. Today is an hour. Tomorrow we got some wings.
Whoa. Need some Gatorade?
I mean, yeah.
On heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Look what I have. Fago Rock and Ride because there's no bottled water in the building.
Ozo's gonna pass out. 47 minutes into the show.
It's too fizzy for me.
He's gonna need an IV.
You like to have this much caffeine before bed?
Yes, I
I mean,
am.
it is true. It's almost, you should see, at 7 o'clock, Wojo goes all water. Right? No more food after 7.
Generally
Then
speaking,
you
yeah.
can't digest it.
No, that's not true. I can't chew it. No, that's not true either.
That the dentures don't work.
You guys have been talking about Brad Holmes, lines, and he says all the things he has to say. Like, yeah, of course we're open to everything. Yeah, of course if there's a quarterback. Yeah, of course we believe in Jared Goff. We'll read between the lines just a little bit.
Remember that show Stump the Schwab?
Yeah.
ESPN? It's a great show. I would like to put Rod Wood on.
See what he knows about sports?
See what he knows about his own team and football. Could
Do you know how the
imagine?
overtime rule works, Rod?
Don't get me started with this guy.
What does that mean, this guy?
What
This guy.
He's all happy. Everybody gets to touch the ball in overtime.
I mean, I wish they would have guaranteed equal possession, but it's better than it was.
It is better than it was.
Let's just go ahead and go Penn State, Illinois. How about that? We just keep going back.
That's
and
what he
forth
does. He just
and back and forth.
Yeah, he's deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. It's play some defense.
Both teams should play defense.
Right.
Not one team. Not after a coin flip. One team has to play defense. Both teams.
There it is. And the Chiefs win the coin toss. The crowd cheers. You know what the Bengals said? Screw that. They got a pick. They got the ball back. They scored.
Outlier, anomaly.
Not
That's not what
outlier.
happens. I haven't heard
You're
it.
It could be your favorite radio show.
See what happens in the playoffs?
We're 30 seconds away from the end of the show. They're going in. This is
Yeah,
great.
I like
You guys
this.
want to stay to like 7? How about this? 4-man move. Forget Pistons basketball. How about that?
Oh,
That
yeah.
required I actually like it.
Brieger, I got a bet for you.
I thought you knew that.
I thought it was fairly obvious.
Right? I mean, I'm transparent. And you know if I like you, you know if I don't. You owe me money.
I don't know how people
That's a good bet. You paid me off. I tolerated you because you owed me money.
But now you like him a little bit more,
I
right?
got my money.
Yeah.
You can see it doesn't have to. Cunningham over tonight. Jump on board. You're with me, right?
Yep. What
Over 20 and a half.
Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you know Jalen
No.
He's been red hot for the last like
65
15
shots, probably,
So you're the
right?
only one that's still following his career.
Guys, of course I found.
You know, he followed Stafford's career, too. I don't know if you knew
All
that.
about Jalen Green, to be honest with you.
Dude, he's
I
been
did too.
like Stretch. He's had like 3 30-point games in the
Does
last
this
like 15 games.
does this team like him yet?
Wait, who are the Pistons playing tonight?
Yes.
Ooh, 20 and a half.
He's averaging 21 in the month of March.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving doesn't play defense. There's no Jeremy Grant.
What are the odds?
Ooh, you're talking me into it.
I took him at over 20 and a half, and Bagley over 16 and a half.
So is it good Brooklyn or bad Brooklyn?
Great question.
So it's,
You
Like
think
who's
there's
playing?
36 points?
Wow.
Bagley's he's been hot lately. This has been a good move for him. I know Mike made fun of this, but it was
Oh, no, it's been a very good move.
change
Yeah.
of sceneries,
Uh-huh.
no pressure,
Uh-huh.
and he'll never be that number 4 overall pick. But right now, he looks like he could
So
be a beast.
when would Mike admit he was wrong about that? If Bagley wins back-to-back MVPs, maybe then.
Mike has yet to say that Eli Manning was good, even though he went to the Super Bowl.
He admitted he was wrong about Jawan.
And then he took it back.
Yeah, he did take
Did
it
he
back.
take it back?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
after the
yeah,
slap,
yeah.
did he take it back? Oh, I didn't really.
He back then. No, you never took back your
WJ, AM 950 traffic center, 696 westbound, right after DeQuinder. There's a crash blocking the right lane and shoulder. A reported accident to the left shoulder of 94 eastbound right after 12 mile. Another accident, 94 eastbound after North River Road blocks the left shoulder. Then there was an earlier car fighter, 94 westbound after Fred Moore Highway. Still seeing some slowdowns throughout the area. And be prepared for delays due to construction out in Dearborn, Ford Road eastbound after Outer Drive where there's a double right lane closure. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Rising prices are hitting us all hard, especially energy costs. You're helpless about the price at the pump, but you can do something about it at home. It's called USA Insulation. Your biggest energy cost is heating and cooling your home. Does it surprise you that over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated? No wonder everyone is talking about their big utility bill. The only way to control your energy costs is to use less of it. And that's where USA Insulation can help. It's a whole home solution, including their world-class premium foam in your walls. Your furnace will run less because your warm air will stay in the house instead of leaking out. And right now, you can get your home insulated for as low as $99 per month. And USA Insulation helps as much in the summer as it does in winter. So you'll be saving all year long. Again, as low as $99 per month to make your home energy efficient and comfortable all at the same time. Call USA Insulation today. 1-800-USA-FOAM. That's 800-USA-FOAM or USAinsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Are you aware the average person blinks 1,000 times an hour? Who cares? Just be aware of the Powerball jackpot. We're talking big. Wednesday's Powerball jackpot is $206 million.
Start your bracket with a bang. Right now, FanDuel Sportsbook is giving new customers a $150 instant bonus guaranteed. That's right. You're going to get $150 in bonus site credit, and all you have to do is place your first bet of $5 or more. How you bet the bracket is completely up to you. You can choose from the money line, totals, prop bets, and so much more. Right now, FanDuel Sportsbook is giving new customers a $150 instant bonus guaranteed. Join FanDuel today with promo code Jansen. Then you can place your $5 bet to score $150 in bonus site credit guaranteed. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over. Present Michigan. First online real money wager. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at
Can't remember.
Gambling problems.
Shelby.
270-7117 for confidential help.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital
For
Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? A 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation and MLS ID number 2289 Equal Housing Lender.
This hour has been feedback brought to you by Michael Curl.
Yeah, it was Santa Rosa.
734-2200.
Yeah, it was Santa Rosa.
Face the New York Rangers at Little Caesars Arena. 97.1 The Ticket's Wojo and Rieger broadcast live starting at 6. Get your tickets for every home game at DetroitRedWings.com. Details at 97.1theticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit.
Pay attention.
An Odyssey station. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio. Wojo and Rieger on 97.1 The Ticket.
Well, what do we have here? It is indeed the Wojo and Rieger show. Wojo on the air for the first time today. Rieger now doing his 4th talk radio show.
You know, I gotta tell you,
Congratulations, Jeffrey. Every time I walk in this building, I hear Jeff's voice, and he's arguing with somebody.
it's just because I'm loud.
No, do you see people, do you argue with people, like debate people, like in the grocery store?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? No?
I try to avoid public debates.
Come on, I do. But you haven't heard, has there ever been a time when you're like walking by, minding your own business, you're in public,
no,
and you hear people talking sports and it's something you disagree with? Do you A, don't say anything, or B, say something?
A. They don't want you in their conversation.
I understand.
I'm glad that you're in this conversation. Don't get me wrong.
You know, Rico, I didn't realize he didn't like
the one Nick had us go to.
I thought we were buddies. We've known each other
15505 Lawndale.
Well, there's lots of people that you know that you're not buddies with,
15050. The one Nick called and told us to go to.
248-539-9797. That is the little ticket text number and the phone-in line. And we're headed to Pistons basketball. Pistons against the Nets. Nets.
So Richie, you're going to have disappointing dog.
Yes.
We'll get to a bet later, but I kind of feel the Pistons cover. They seem to always cover, don't they? They do a good job at that, I feel.
Except for the times that they don't, they lose by 40.
I mean, there are those times.
They have stopped losing by 40, though, haven't they?
Yeah, they're not the Red Wings. Now the Red Wings lose by 40.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Wings lose by 40, the Pistons lose by 10.
Yeah. All right, so it was the owners' meetings, little NFL owners' meetings down there in Palm Beach, from what I understand. Spectacular setting.
I saw one of the reports. It was on the ocean.
No, it looks, I'm so jealous. I talked to people down there, and it's like the most beautiful hotel of all time. The Breakers, I guess it's called.
Where's the media stand?
Same place.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So there could be like drinking at the bar in the lobby with like Sheila Ford.
Oh, yeah.
And Rod Wood.
No, they do it. The NFL does a nice thing. They pair up the beat writers, and you have to share a room with the owner of the team you cover. It's a great hookup.
Could you imagine? Sheila, leave the... Sheila, we gotta share towels. Sorry. Sheila, did you use all the body shampoo again?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness. Can you calm down and get an extra toothbrush?
So, as per the NFL is just, it's a machine, we know that. And
sure.
And then I say that positively and negatively. There's obviously great entertainment value, but they also look the other way on a lot of things. I get all that. But the machine, they ordered, all the owners and GMs are forced to talk for a while to the local media and the owners' meetings. Today, they've had, like, one little thing happened. The Chiefs-Bills game didn't end the way one team didn't get the ball second and overtime. Changing the rule. The fans didn't like that. We're changing the rule the very next. It's not like baseball, where if something goes amiss, they will spend, 10 to 15 years debating how to do it differently and what we should change, and they never do it.
But you realize, though, it could be changed back. This is exactly like that pass interference. Remember when the Saints got screwed? The next year they changed it, now they reviewed it, and then that's done, exactly. Which I like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So anyhow, Brad Holmes, who is your general manager now, Dan Campbell didn't talk. I think he was either ill or was predisposed or undisposed.
Kneecaps, they make you ill.
But not disposed of. Let's make that perfectly
Pay
clear.
attention.
And there was nothing. Now, I've gone through, I've listened to it and gone through some of the quotes from Brad Holmes. There's nothing, like, if you're driving home, you're not going to hear something like, did you hear what the Lions say they're going to do? But one of the overriding things I do take out of it, listening to a lot of it, is, and part of this they have to do, but they're fully supporting Jared Goff. They're not, and you say, well, you have to, well, you've seen other teams come out and say, well, the 49ers, Trey Lance is going to play a lot. Not everybody supports the veteran quarterback.
Garoppolo's dead already in San Francisco.
He is.
There's still a chance that Jared Goff works out. And by the way, if they build this thing the right way, and if Goff is your weakest link surrounded by a pretty good team, then I think people would be okay with it as long as they're a consistent playoff team. So,
but this is what and he was at, we draft a quarterback, lots of positions. But we're supporting Jared Goff. We're trying to get the best possible team around.
I have no issue with him saying that.
No, I have no issue with that whatsoever either. But this is the conundrum for the Lions, okay? And help me out on this. They should support Jared Goff. He's their quarterback. You can trade him in, he would be a huge cap hit. But you also have to have your eye on the future. So if you support Jared Goff and give him enough stuff, and he wins 6 to 7 games this year, but isn't great, but wins 6 to 7 games, and you don't draft a quarterback this year, then you're going to be in worse position next year to draft a quarterback. So you want to support him, but he's either got to prove himself to be absolutely the starter forevermore, or he's got to completely suck. You can't have it in between. Or if you think it's going to be in between, take a quarterback this year at number 32.
Got them.
That's my answer.
No, what you do, Wojo, it's pretty easy, I think. You trot him out there like you had every intention to do, like you would have no matter what, unless you went and got Deshaun Jackson, which obviously, or Watson rather, which it didn't happen. But you trot him out there, and if he stinks, you get rid of him. If he's good enough, you bring them back, all while going out and finding another quarterback. And this whole nonsense of you can't find another quarterback unless you draft high, all you have to do is look back to, this year to realize you can trade for any quarterback or you can parlay your picks for any quarterback. So as long as you continue to build the team elsewhere.
You want to get Carson Wentz, do you? You want to get 48-year-old Matt Ryan, do you?
No, I want a quarterback and by however means necessary. Like what?
I'm sorry. Russell Wilson?
Well, the Denver Broncos did.
Well, yeah, who would play for them?
I'm not saying the Lions are going to go get Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers.
You can get just about any quarterback you want.
Back, but you have the ability to go and get your quarterback. See, that's the least thing I'm worried about. I'm not settling for one of these quarterbacks that there's no way in hell I'm drafting.
Listen, I'm
not settling. I will go worry about my quarterback next year.
Right, where there aren't going to be any great ones either because you think C.J. Stroud is and you think Bryce Young is.
Or you trade for one.
Yeah, whatever. But the other issue, and again, if the Lions evaluate one of these 5 quarterbacks, and he's by far the best value at 32, no matter what order the quarterbacks have gone, then they should take him. Don't hamstring yourself. But the other issue that came today, they were asking them good questions by the Lions media writers, reporters, Detroit News, Free Press, everybody else, I'm lying.
You said news first.
Yeah.
I have to, right? That's
of course, that's
our contract. That's not it.
Said, you played it pretty safe in free agency, not a big splat. Oh, you got the actual quote?
Yeah, you want the quote?
Well, I was just set up the question.
I'm sorry.
The question, you played it pretty safe, so what do you say to people that when you brought back a lot of the same players from a team that only won 3 games?
Yeah, it's a great question. And here's Brad Holmes. He said, when I hear people wanted us to get more external help, the grass is not always greener. Yeah, kind of know who the culture fits are and who aren't. We're really happy with the guys we brought back. See, Wojo, everybody's going to pick what they're upset about or miffed about. And the quarterback thing is totally understandable.
You don't have to be upset about anything, little
Jeff. For me, this is mythable. I'm annoyed. Is that a word?
Yeah,
I am so annoyed at the pursuit of no free agents. Like, I looked up the 100 best free agents going into the free agent class. Take a guess how many the Lions got.
They got DJ Chark.
So how many did they get?
They got one.
They got one of 100.
Oh, you like the way they used to do it, where they get veteran free agents that just collected paychecks and set them on the never-ending treadmill of mediocrity.
It's so funny you mentioned that because I did a little research as well. And if you go back to last year, the Bengals spent one of the most amounts of money.
You always made that team.
Okay, let's go back to the year before. The Patriots spent a ton of money in free agency, and they happened to make the playoffs for the first time as well. So the free agency does help. The Lions have spent no money in free agency. Instead, they're bringing back a bunch of guys that won 3 games, and I'm sorry, everybody seems okay with it. So while you're miffed with the quarterback thing, I'm miffed with the fact that this team has done nothing, and I do mean nothing in free agency.
This is where I'm going to force you to stop talking in bombastic generalities and get specific. Okay?
I like that word.
Did you want the Lions to bring back Charles Harris? Who had a career year?
Charles Harris, yeah, I did that year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want the Lions to bring back Tracy Walker, who had a career year?
Sure.
Okay. Did you want Alex Anzalone? Oh, no, that'd be the best one.
Oh, okay. What else you got?
No. And did you need a number 1 receiver? What DJ Chark, whatever, can be? I'm looking at the list of the top 50 free agents heading into free agency. And that's why I'm saying, okay, tell me who they missed out on. You started with Devontae Adams, 29. The Panthers franchise didn't trade him. J.C. Jackson.
Great quarterback.
Signed with the Chargers 5 years, $82 million. Of course,
leads the league in interceptions over the course of the last 5 seasons. You want him, right?
Like that. He's 28. 30-year-old Saints offensive lineman Terran Armstead. 25-year-old wide receiver for the Bucs, Chris Godwin. Franchise unavailable. Trade for Von Miller. He signed 6 years, $120 million to the Bills.
You wouldn't want him.
Age 32. Chandler Jones, he's number 6. Cardinals, age 31. Orlando Brown Jr., offensive tackle, Chiefs. Franchise tag.
I got more guys.
I'm still trying to find somebody who you thought they could have gotten.
There you go. Emmanuel Ogbah, 11 sacks, 28 years old. Couldn't get him. Quandre Diggs, 29 years old. Used to be a Lion. Couldn't get him. Randy Gregory, 29 years old.
Why couldn't you get Ogbah? Why couldn't you get him?
You couldn't get him? You didn't go for him.
No. He re-signed with the Dolphins. These these teams keep their players.
You didn't go for him, though. It's okay.
No. Did anybody go for Tracy Walker or whatever? No, because they were locked. They were going to resign.
But this is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you got to go and spend the most money, and I'm not saying you got to go get the greatest free agents in the history of the game. What I'm saying is, yes, something for an awful, pathetic defense on a 3-win football team. But see, here's the problem. I'm the only guy that feels this way. I'm the only guy.
Because everybody else realized they've been duped by people like you before. You probably threw a party when they signed Jamie Collins and Trey Flowers.
No, I did not. But nobody's saying go get Reggie Bush. Nobody's saying go get Damian Woody.
I'm also saying the game has shifted. That's why you saw so many the quarterback carousel, because people know it's difficult to hit the home run
So
in
what
free
you're saying
agency.
is, you're saying, hey, congratulations, Lions fans. Come on back to see the team you saw last year. A 3-13-1 team.
Again, you're being overly simplistic.
No, but that's what it is, though.
No, they have.
That's what
they
it
have
is.
tons of more players back that weren't around last year.
Sure.
Well, that's different. That's not the same team.
Okay, there you go. It should be a heck of a lot better.
Oh, here's one for you. Cornerback for the Buccaneers, Curtin Davis, only 25 years old. Oh, the Buccaneers locked him up. They kept him. Every team that it was somebody who was valuable with the right age got locked up.
Right, because of all the 200 free agents that were on the market, you come back with your own guys and a wide receiver that was injured.
Which is what most teams do.
I'm supposed to believe that, hey, you know, guys, we're really going to be okay next year. No, they're admitting they're going to suck next year. And I'm sorry.
Campbell, linebacker, Packers. Oh, he re-signed with the Packers.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Hey, he went to Minnesota. Did he?
No, Devondre Campbell. You're thinking of somebody else. Mike Gesicki, that great tight end for the Dolphins, only 26. Oh, they franchised.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Everybody else was franchised or locked up. I agree the safety for New Orleans, Marcus Williams, that would have been good for sure.
My whole point is, it is a bit nauseating that everybody's just buying the fact that, well, we don't need a single free agent to help us. Well, we're just going to do it in the draft, and we're going to suck again.
Well,
that's just what it is.
If you're buying it,
and you know what? The other thing too is very quickly, they think that it's another rebuilding. Is that fair? Everybody thinks it's another rebuilding
process,
right? I don't want another rebuilding here. Everybody makes fun of Jacksonville. Jacksonville at least went out and got 4 or 5 free agents. Sure, they spent a lot, but they're in better position than the Lions are. But if they go to the playoffs, you're not going to be panicking. If you're upset, not in the playoffs.
If you're upset at the Lions free agency, then you haven't paid any attention. I thought you were all aboard this, Brad. They came in and said, drafting is how we're going to do it. We're not going to, I think literally the first year they said, we're not going to go sign flashy free agents. Same thing with this year. So in one year, highlight with this different regime the next year. Well, why are they doing this?
And so what they're saying is they're not going to address the horrendous defense. Even though they got a good DC, they're not going to address it at all. They're actually not trying to win this year, which is fine. Another rebuild.
And say you're down on the regime.
You haven't won since 57, so why not?
So you're down on the regime.
No, I just think it's underwhelming.
So you're down on the regime.
Underwhelmed on free agency, and it's disappointing because everybody.
It's only disappointing if you were duped into thinking something different. 248-539-9797.
You act like I want them to go out and spend as much money as the Bengals did or the Patriots did. No,
it sounds like
a couple free agents would have been nice to help a team that stunk last year.
They signed 3 really good free agents. 2 of them happen to be their own.
Have fun with that 3-win team.
Try to keep up, Rieger. Don't jump aboard and say you like this regime, and then when they follow through on their plan, now you hate it.
Try to see what's going on and not always stick up for the organization. How about that?
Not sticking up for them at all.
Sure
They better kick ass in the draft, which was the plan all along, and which they did last year. All right, 248-539-9797. We'll get back to that next on the Wojciech and Rieger Show on 97.1 The Ticket. All right, one of the things that I love about betting on my favorite sports is that I'm always finding new player props or game props. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook is you can combine prop bets from multiple games and now even multiple sports. It's called Same Game Parlay Plus, and you can only find them on FanDuel. Combine NBA player props like, oh, maybe your guy. Jalen Green or whatever Rieger follows, his point total.
30 points the other night.
Yeah, combine it with an NHL
Yesterday.
goal scorer, whatever. You can mix them all up, smush them together. If you don't want to build your own same-game parlay, check out the popular same-game parlay section where you can sponge off others. Where you can join the bets other users are jumping on. If you're new to FanDuel, sign up with promo code WOJO to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000. Must be 21 or older and present. Michigan First Online Real Money Wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
At Fisher Investments, our clients know we have their backs. How do your clients know that? Because Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first. So wait, you do it because you have to? No, we do it because it's the right thing to do. Our clients trust us with their retirement savings, and we know how important that responsibility is. So we take the time to really get to know them. Get to know them how? We make sure we understand their unique goals, finances, health, family, and lifestyle, so we can tailor their portfolio to their specific needs. Our goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement. Sounds like a big responsibility. You must make big commissions then, right? No, we don't sell commission-based products. We have one single transparent fee that's structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it. Charmin's Super Mega Roll is 6 regular rolls in one. Enjoy the go with Charmin. Carrie, can you make sure Ada's cleaned up?
Restaurant Week has Sanjay's tables jam-packed.
Please refill the...
He needs more servers to keep these new customers coming back.
Let's keep these tables turning as fast as possible, okay? Gonna need to hustle.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you. And all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get help managing your money for the life and years ahead with Fidelity Income Planning. We'll look at what you've saved, what you'll need, and help you build a flexible plan for cash flow designed to last, so you can go from saving to living. Fidelity Brokerage Services number NYSE SIPC.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 Ticket Studio line at 248-939-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook.
Hey, it's Ken Barkley filling for Nick Costos. Saturday in college basketball, huge game. Duke against North Carolina. Current market is Duke a 4-point favorite. Total in the game 151. I like Duke laying the 4 in this game. When these teams played their 2 regular season games, one at each team's home court, Duke was favored by 3.5 at Carolina, and then favored by about 11 at home in their coach's final home game. The implication there in both games is that Duke is about 6.5 or 7 points better on a neutral court. That's what the market is telling us, and this is a neutral court. Basically, you have to decide whether Carolina is playing so much better recently that this number should be this low. I don't believe that. I think the gap between these teams is significant, and I like Duke.
That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
owners meeting down in Florida, explained their free agent strategy, which Rieger doesn't like, and I'm not endorsing it, or if they could have gotten Marcus Williams, yes, I would have loved to, but I understand it. It does make sense because free agents have been a Band-Aid for mediocre franchises. As somebody points out in the ticket text, yeah, Green Bay always gets ripped for never signing free agents, and what do? They grow from within, and they're always a winning team, and they have their franchise quarterback. One more here, and Rieger, I think this is meant for you, but he doesn't call you names or anything. So, that's a start. Please, ticket text writes.
Yeah.
Will everyone let this new Lions regime do their job before you criticize them? I am so tired of people second guessing when they are only in their second year. You have no idea what their game plan is. Well,
it's obviously not the sign of free agent routine.
But they did give some generalities of the game plan, and that's not to go get Band-Aid guys that are older and more expensive.
Nobody's ripping the regime. Nobody's saying it's going to fail, even though it always does. Nobody's saying anything like that. All I'm saying is you couldn't really be bothered to get one or two defensive players that could actually help you out that we've already talked about.
For like 1 year, because they're old and overpriced. All right.
Take a year, better than nothing.
And one more quick ticket text. Free agency equals fake foundation. Build the core for the Lions, keeping the team potential low and draft picks high, then finish with free agents to finish off our Super Bowl team.
And that's fine.
Wow,
that got intense pretty quickly. That is fine, but free agency comes before the draft. I'm not quite sure if you know chronologically. And it's underwhelming that this is the same team. There is zero help coming in. And let's see what happens with the draft.
I don't know. Those guys that didn't play last year are coming back.
Yeah.
On a good
They
team.
lost
On a good offensive line. All right, let's go to the phones.
Yeah,
Let's
they
go
played,
to
they lost the
Detroit.
time.